Good morning. This is Harry. Or Harry's guts. There's Harry's lid. And Harry has an intermittent problem with channel 1. When I was recording the What's Written on the Fridge song, he took exception to me singing loudly and would kind of drop in level and distort and then come back and then do it again. And so anyway, I've ordered some new valves. It was a particularly hot day, so I wonder whether the heat was something to do with it. Yeah, so that freaked me a bit because you get used to a bit of equipment or whatever that, you know, favourite's always there, faithful. But it's the second problem I've ever had with it. The other one I still haven't tracked down yet, and it only happens very occasionally. Oh, the mountain's gone again. Gratuitous mountain shot of the day, number 1. Shut. Rainy day. I just came out of the lift to that. It still makes me laugh and almost cry. Especially as this sign is referring to an electronic document management system. And there's a big pile of books. Why? Why is there a big pile of books? Does anyone use them? Really?
And now, a game I like to call What's Written on the Fridge.
What's written on the fridge? What's written on the fridge? I don't know, so I'm just gonna show what's written on the fridge. What's written on the fridge? What's written on the fridge? I don't know, so I'm just gonna show what's written on the fridge.
Waiting. Standing outside this building and about to sneeze. Maybe? No, maybe. No, I think it's gone. Emma and I are going to look at a house to possibly rent, and it's a crappy day, but nice in that you don't end up all hot and sweaty. That's a good thing, I suppose. Where is she? Internet, Jeremy, internet.
I've probably got food in my mouth.
Not that I can see, but anyway.
Yeah, right. So how did this vlogging thing come about?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I thought I'd give it a go, and a bit of a fun way to insert a few songs here and there and get the word out. And I've been watching a bunch of vloggers on the internet, and I thought that looks like fun. It's actually a lot of work, like all the editing and stuff. But I've got a new computer now, so that makes it a lot faster.
Nice looking camera there.
Flip cam.
Yeah.
Gratuitous mountain shot number 2. Shut. Gratuitous flower shot. So that was Jeremy, who's an old friend from Burnie. Back when we used to play music in all sorts of bands and orchestras and stuff. Jeremy's a sax player, although I don't think he's played for a while. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Running into him. Wow, look at the colour of these roses. It almost looks like they're made of clay. That's cool. Yeah, so still on the hunt for a house. So, you know the What's Written on the Fridge song that I recorded that last night and put together the first episode, and I've got the bloody song stuck in my head, and I've had it in my head all day, and there's not much to it, so it's the same bit going over and over again. What's written on the fridge? This is a house with a huge backyard, big garden, lots of fruit trees and flowers and whatever, and they often have this stand out the front with things for sale. The handwriting on the signs looks like kids writing, which is kind of cool. And they sell fruit, veggies and whatever. Little cottage industry right in the middle of Battery Point. That was a bit scary. I don't know if you can see the electric gates behind me. I was just walking in front of them and they started to open. Like, ooh, what have I done? Made the gates open. Turns out there was a car, which was quite an expensive looking Mercedes SLK coming. They must have pushed their button. Yeah. Have you ever accidentally opened electric gates just with your animal magnetism? Brolly time again. So, one of the joys of being part of a small business is you get to do your own tech support. So we had a server that doesn't do much that's super critical, but didn't come back up after a Windows update, and so having to rebuild it basically. Well, hopefully restore it, and it'll just be almost where it was before. What a pain in the ass though. Oh well. The files are in the computer. Everybody hurrying in the rain. Well, not everybody. Those two without umbrellas don't seem to be hurrying very much. Harrowing? 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 Are they harrowing? Harrow? Harrow, I don't have an umbrella. Harrow, I don't have an umbrella either. I don't know what's going on at all. I'm out of here. So I've just spent the last hour manually reconciling suburbs and postcodes to municipalities, and it was fucking stupid. Really annoying. Why was I doing it manually? See those little birds up there? They're the pigeons that make all the noise on the roof. Now that is a big drum of methanol. I wonder what that's for. Interesting. What do you do with a 44-gallon drum of methanol? I don't know. Gratuitous mountain shot number 3. Shut. The clouds of steam rising out of the inside of the mountain. Okay, enough of that. I'm going for a run. I've been for a run for a week. Yeah, exactly a week. Might be a bit of a shock to the system. Well, you'll know if I make it back or not, I guess. If you're watching this, I probably did. I've just had the best run I've had all year. And it's pissing with rain, but it was great. Just had a jog out to, if you can see it, see that point there? Kind of just around that. And then caught up with a running group, triathlon group. We're doing some running training, and it was so cool, so cool. And then I jogged back again, and it's like, that's what I used to love about running. And oh, I'm so glad, because I was finding it so hard to even get motivated to go for a run anymore. Thinking, oh, I'll just go for a walk instead, but really, there's no comparison. And it's not cold, it's just, it's wet, like tropical wetness, I reckon. I loved it, it was awesome. Now I'm a drowned rat, but that's alright. Jump in the shower and then edit some vlogs, play some music. Plan the new song for this week. I'm just editing a vlog, and just thought I'd give you a sneak peek into how I make all the little sounds and bits. I'm using Reaper, as my digital audio workstation, a Rode NTK as my main vocal mic, a Hamtone tube preamp, the one on the top, which was actually playing up last night, and a TC Electronic Studio Connect 48, and that's about it. I use a few Stillwell plugins because they sound really cool, and the plugins, especially the reverb in that thing, really cool. So I'm just working on the gratuitous mountain shot sound at the moment, which you will have heard yesterday, 2 days ago. So what was I up to? So I'm just fiddling around at the moment. Yeah, that's getting there. Won't show you too much, it'll ruin the magic. Bye.
I don't know, so I'm just gonna show